In follow-up to my last 2-minute consult, many folks have asked, can you provide some examples of air quality emissions units or sources that could potentially need a permit? EPA broadly defines a stationary source as any building, structure, facility, or installation which emits or may emit an air pollutant subject to regulation under the Clean Air Act. Clear as mud, right? Some obvious stationary sources you might think of are facilities that have a stack from which you may or may not be able to see a plume. If asked, most people would name things like power plants, landfills, refineries, or manufacturing facilities as stationary sources, and they'd be correct to some degree. These facilities are most likely made up of several emissions units or sources. Typically, sources are either categorized as combustion units, units that burn fuel in either gaseous, liquid, or solid form, or process units, units that produce emissions as a result of making something. Examples of combustion units range from flares, boilers, engines, or combustion turbines used at power plants, landfills, and refineries, to compressors or generators used at universities, hospitals, and malls. The list of process units can be very lengthy and is usually determined on a case-by-case basis, but can include things like painting operations, welding operations, a wide range of manufacturing operations, oil and gas operations, material handling activities, plating operations, solvent cleaning or degreasing operations, storage of organic liquids. The list could go on and on and on. In fact, even air pollution control equipment itself, such as scrubbers, cyclones, baghouses, and or thermal oxidizers can be sources. Interesting, huh? Yes, so air permitting is said to be the most complex of all environmental permitting. In fact, one of the main federal regulations for air quality, the National Emission Standards for Hazardous Air Pollutants, or NESHAP, addresses specific air pollutant categories from subpart A out through subpart A. Yes, that's 7 A's for over 100 source categories. But we can talk more about the NESHAPs and other governing air quality regulations next time on the 2-minute consult.